Hi everybody, it's the Ruthless Jobber here. Welcome back to the channel. This is episode 3 of our Local2Global using the Cornellverse, the default database in TEW9. We're currently now on, this is Showdown 7, so it's our 7th event. I did a couple of months longer than anticipated really. There was nothing anything major going on. We've got a couple of problems backstage. We've got a few people that are pissing a few people off, and no one seems to like each other. There's a lot of sort of tension, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Whether that's related to the company looks like it's in a bad state because it's in debt. We knew it'd be in debt, but maybe the game translates that as people on the roster are just a little bit nervous, a little bit unhappy because they're not sure whether they're going to have any income coming in from us for a while. I don't know if the game takes any of that into account. Maybe it does. So yeah, we're on Showdown 7. So the first one we did sort of on camera, and I've had a few, and I've basically, as I say, I've just been having sort of 2 singles matches and a tag team match in most of the events. I've had a couple of triple threats here and there. Our champion is still Buzz Reed. That's going to change today though, which is why I've kind of decided to do today's event really on camera, and after the event just give you a bit of a background as to kind of what's going on backstage. So let's get through this show then. Here's kind of the lineup. I won't go through it all at the moment. We'll go through the results. We're still getting the little thing about announcers, but we don't need them at the moment because we're not broadcasting anywhere. So let's just see how we get on. So we open with Haley Buck and the Professor just opening the show, working the crowd. We do this every show really. It's not getting great ratings, but still in the position we're in, we don't need them as such. 21's perfectly fine for what we're after. The first match then, we decided to go with a tag team match first off. It's Al Coleman and Ricky Turner taking on Artful Dodger and Warren Technique. We had, oh no, not in this one, but we've been getting creative finishes and creative angle ideas and all that sort of thing. We've sort of been using them. I've been using them as I go. I thought for some reason I had one in this match, but maybe not. I know Warren Techniques had a couple, so probably did it in a previous show. But this one, we had the Artful Dodger and Warren Technique get the win over Al Coleman and Ricky Turner in 15 minutes, when Artful Dodger pinned Al Coleman with an artful finish. And this was our high spots match. So the wrestling of 19, crowd 12, overall 22. Not great. We're lacking people that can do high spots really. So I'm just choosing one of the matches to have as a high spots match. So that's probably why that's got quite a low rating. Desert Storm, one of our new signings. We had to get rid of Derek Frost and I can't remember who the other one was now. We had to get rid of 2 guys because they were the first 2 to sort of cause a few problems backstage. So I got rid of them thinking it'd fix things, and it didn't. But we brought in Desert Storm, and so yeah, this is a pre-match attack actually. So we're kind of trying to mix things up. We're not just having sort of pre-match promos and things like that. So Desert Storm just attacks Stanley Axis before the match as they're sort of getting into the ring or whatever, rating of 22, and then we get the match itself. 27 overall. Desert Storm gets the win in 12 minutes 10 by pinfall with a ground strike. 28 wrestling, 9 crowd, 27 overall. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, creative finish was a failure. We've had a few successes. We've had a couple of failures. It's all a little bit disappointing. Desert Storm can't really go on for very long in the ring either, which I was disappointed with. Yeah, as soon as we sort of get out of this debt and everything and start making some money, I can sort of drive the company forward a little bit more then. It's still working for us. I'll show you behind the scenes after the show, but yeah, we're losing less money now every month. It's only a matter of time till we start making it. Buzz Reed and the Professor. It's a pre-title match promo on Ace Youngblood. A rating of 18, which is pretty poor. But yeah, it's just a pre-match for the title, pre-match promo, and here is the match itself. And so we've got a decent match. Ace Youngblood defeated Buzz Reed in 18 minutes 27 by pinfall with a flying tomahawk chop. The match was designed to tell a specific story. Ace Youngblood wins the PLW heavyweight title. Yeah, we just wanted the title change. Buzz Reed isn't one of our top 5 franchise players. Ace Youngblood was number 1 at one point, and then I think he dropped to about 3 or 4, but he was still up there. He's still certainly higher than Buzz Reed, so just thought to stick the belt on him. So we've now got a face as the champion. Not sure yet how to book him. We're still at a stage where doesn't really matter. We're just putting on shows, so I could have him as a champion for a few months. Probably will, but so what did we get overall then? We've got 29 for the wrestling, 18 crowd, 31 for the segment as a whole, and then post match, of course, we've just got Youngblood, Ace Youngblood celebrating with the belt, and I thought I changed that to. I'm very careful at the moment of changing everything to scripted rather than improvised, but obviously forgot on this particular angle. Rating of 20. What about overall for the show? 29, and that's what we want. We just want anything that's going to gain us that extra point of popularity. So the show benefited from having quite a wide selection of angles. So yeah, I've got like hype, I've got work in the crowd, and so just trying to mix it up a little bit, and you get that little comment there, which obviously helps the show rating. Post show, address the locker room. I'm still forgetting to look at who's done what. I'm going to give Stanley Axis. I don't know why. Complimented on a good performance, and who just won the belt? Ace Youngblood. Yeah, let's give him praise for a great performance. Make speech. Stanley Axis seemed pleased. Ace Youngblood seemed pleased. Financial report. We are still losing. We're not losing as much. In fact, that might be slightly higher loss than the last show. So we're nearly 10 grand in debt. Again, I'm not worried. We'll soon be making that back. Popularity recap. Yes, we have now hit 5, which is obviously exactly what we want to see. Increased sponsorship, increased merchandise. Obviously, the merchandise is barely anything at the moment, but the quicker we get higher pop, the quicker we can start making a little bit more on that. So we'll just have a look at a couple of things backstage then. I want to have a quick look at the backstage area actually, because as I was telling you, we've got. Oh, do you know what? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Notable relationships. Yeah, we've got Stanley Axis dating Hayley Buck. Before each show, when I do the team bonding, I'm getting loads of like tension between people. But yeah, and there's a bit of locker room heat on a couple of people. I mean, we might have to rethink Al Coleman and Alan Parent's position on the roster. But yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as I thought. Then maybe the locker room morale is poor, though. I mean, I would love to be in a position to do some more of this stuff, but we just haven't got the money at the moment. Okay, here we go. So we are 9,000 in debt. Last month we lost 759. So I mean, we're in the middle of the month here. I'm putting the show on every third Friday of the month. But if we look at our finances, you can sort of see that the performance each month, minus 2,383, then it was only 1,526, 1,400, 1,620. So I mean, yeah, this one's bad, but don't forget I don't think we've got the sponsorship money from this month yet. So every month's been improving. It's only a matter of time, really, until we start. Oh, we've got a bit of sponsorship. Whether that's everything, I don't know. But yeah, it's only a matter of time until we do start making some money. Let's have a quick look at our roster. Actually, no, we won't look at the roster because, I mean, barely any changes. Everyone's either a major star or a star, but we'll have a quick look at creative. So Desert Storm's our number one now, and unfortunately he can't go very long in the ring. But maybe if we book him a bit clever, we could have him maybe have a run with the belt. The issue I have is still only having an hour show and trying to use as little people as possible. We're only having 3 matches. So they're all kind of around sort of 15 to 18 minutes long. He can't really do that. So we've got a few on the roster that are struggling actually. So yeah, got to be a bit clever with how we book stuff. What else can I show you at the moment? There's not much. I mean, I'm wondering whether I should have a look at something with my inner circle. We don't have it. I mean, I would have thought at this stage in our development, I wouldn't have thought these roles are particularly. I mean, are they wise to? Is it wise to have these kinds of roles when you're this low down? I mean, maybe. And there's no one at the moment suitable. Maybe him then, Biff the Bruiser. Yeah, because it might help. It might help having locker room leaders. Who else have we got then that doesn't have high enough level of respect? No, I don't think we're gonna get anyone else. I think we were quite lucky to get the one actually. Okay, well we've got a Locker room leader. That's not the first time I've said that. We've got one locker room leader. Chief enforcers, could we possibly have a look at someone? So we need, consider one of the tough, I mean, put him in 2 roles? Maybe. So we could have low level of respect, that's a shame. Consider one of the toughest, but low level of respect. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, the only one then really was Biff the Bruiser, but do I want to give him 2 roles? Is it going to be too much? Nah, let's try it. Come on. Let's try it. So what else have we got? Head of Talent Relations. We're not going to have anyone, are we? Well, okay, then maybe. But as Biff the Bruiser again, there's no way I'm giving him 3. Matthew White. Yeah, okay, then we've got Head of Talent Relations. So I never thought I would have these roles filled as an, what are we? Insignificant company morale officer. Wrong one. Let's have a look. It's the next box. It's that box there. Morale officer. Now, when I've done this on my WCW save, it hasn't quite worked out with Kurt Hennig as the morale officer. Sleazy personality. Perhaps not ideal. No. Relaxed personality. Okay, I'd like someone who's pleased. Yeah, Brendan Idol. Party animal. Yeah, alright then. Okay, we've got a morale officer as well. Is it morale officer? Is that what it's called? Yeah, morale officer. Senior road agent. I think we've only got the one anyway. Referees, but I'm not going to bother with the rest of them. Okay, no, I'm quite pleased with that actually. That might improve things. We'll have to sort of wait and see. Okay, that's kind of it for now then. So we've just had Showdown 7. The next one will be Showdown 8. Again, I'll do another sort of 4, 5, maybe 6 months worth of shows. We'll come back. I'll quick look at our size. So yeah, the spillover is much better in this game, I think. You get a little bit more. 5 in the southeast now. So if you look at the progress, yeah, where are we? Southeast 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and we're now on 5. There was one thing I just thought about looking at, and I've forgotten what it was. It might have been, it was something related to, it was finances again. I just wanted to have a look at the financial estimates. So 815 per month sponsorship. Once it's 1,000, I mean, that's going to offset. Look, we're going to start making money, and it's taken us. It'll take what, maybe 9 months, maybe 9 months to a year. It'll take us to start making money. We should turn a profit certainly by this time next year, if not earlier. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I will be signing off now. Please give a like and subscribe and do all that lovely stuff if you've enjoyed it. I hope you are enjoying it. It's the first time I've ever done anything. Well, it's not the first time I've ever touched Seaverse, but really want to give this one a go. I'm still in 2 minds when a real world mod comes out to do it, but do I want to do the same experiment twice? Kind of defeats the object a little bit. But yeah, please let me know in the comments below anything I could be changing up, anyone I should be signing, anything regarding the Seaverse that I should be looking at or doing. Let me know, and I'll see you all again soon. Take care. Goodbye.